Hi guys, this is Sukanth. I'm one of the co-founder of Turns, and today I'm sitting with one of our most impressive and knowledgeable partners for tea. He has been in this industry for almost 30 years and has successfully worked and established some of the top brands in the Indian industry. So let the knowledge session begin. So Srinivasa sir, can you please introduce yourself for our
Yeah.
viewers?
Okay. Hi. I'm Srinivasa Rao. My company name is Klen Laundroworks. I think you can see the logo out here. So I am in the industry for almost 27 odd years now, and we started way back in mid 90s, and then here we are today. Like we had a retail chain. When I say we, it is me and my brother. We started this in this Snowways laundry, and then we sold our company to Jyoti Laboratories Limited, which began their laundry journey as Jyoti Fabrica Services Limited, and I was the country head operations for them. And we started Fabric Spa, one of the biggest brands in India today, uh, through Jyoti Fabrica Services Limited. And I worked with them for almost 7 years and has expanded the uh, Jyoti operations to around 7 cities in India. And 2015, I came out of Jyoti, and then I started my own company, Klen Laundroworks, where I do commercial laundry consulting, as well as I am into sales and service of commercial laundry equipment across South India. And very recently, a year back, I started even selling software, implementing software for the retail launderers. Yeah, that's my brief introduction.
Thanks, Srinivas sir. You've been in this industry for such a long period of time.
Yeah.
And I've heard that you've mentioned that this is the best time to be in the laundry industry. You think this industry is a sunrise industry.
Absolutely. The reason being, when I started in the mid '90s, like it was not exactly a business model I thought of. But again, I'm basically from an IT background. So when I was into my early years of IT, I started making a lot of money. So when I started making a lot of money, I started laundering all my clothes, and then I thought, yeah, I'm spending 5 to 10,000 rupees a month on my laundry in the early '90s. So that gave me an idea of starting my own laundry business. And of course, we had our own set of problems initially because there was no market as such or the industry where we could go and learn laundry from in India. So it was all basically trial and errors we did, and we learned the very hard way. But now, when I'm seeing the almost 2 decades now, we have seen the growth of the industry today. Since 2010, I'm seeing the growth. It's phenomenal, and then post COVID it is just hit the ceiling. I can say it has gone very high, and it is growing by the day. And looking at my own turnover, I see almost 3 times I've grown in last 3 years. So that way industry is really growing,
Understood,
and
sir.
I that is the reason I also believe this is a sunrise industry, and there's huge potential in the future also for this.
Understood, sir. So I've met you probably in the last couple of years, and we've been working with you on partnering, on understanding how to build the software better. How would you describe your journey with us?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Always we were never thinking of technology earlier. Of course, when I was with Jyoti Fabrica Services, we had implemented software for the fabric spa outlets because we had a centralized laundry model there where we only had the pickup and delivery shops across the town. So we had a different kind of a software which we got tailor made. But when I started selling laundry equipment to the small time launderers and laundromat models, I was seeing that they were not having technology which could help them multiply the stores. Otherwise, it would have been one shop wonders, actually
Yeah.
speaking. So now the owners with the technology, they are expanding their stores, and they're able to control sitting at their home or wherever they are on their mobile. They can see what's happening in their shops. So in terms of billing per day or revenue per day, everything they can check. So that is where your software is really doing great. Yeah.
So thanks for the plug, sir. But just trying to understand, like you have always been at the forefront of technology in all your time. You were an IT guy. You brought technology to Fabric Spa. You brought technology to your own retailers. You've been in the cornerstone of this market in north in the Bangalore region, in the south region. You've been prominently featured as the DLI head. So why should operators use something like turns? What is the real need of software? Like for hundreds of years, so many people have just been doing this business on just pen and paper. Why should they move?
Okay. In fact, I would say when we did our own laundry retail business, when we had around 20 outlets, we didn't had any software or a computer also in our stores.
Yeah.
Everything was manual. So, of course, we never knew also the technology can be implemented here. Of course, the entire internet and all those things started very
Yes,
late.
sir.
We were in the 90s actually. But later on in Jyoti, when as a company, we had to implement the software because we were growing
Yeah.
in every cities. So that was a good thing which I could see that this can work even in the one shop laundromats also.
Yes.
So when I started selling equipment to these laundromats, uh, the shopkeepers again were doing the manual things, but slowly as the technology across industries were seen in terms of any industry you can see now, food industry, everything are all dependent on technology or
Yes.
billing softwares, etc. So now the importance of that also came into our industry, and that is where I thought that, and I started telling the laundry owners saying that you should implement the billing systems and the barcode systems where you can tag your garments so that you won't mix up the customer clothes, and in case of any customer clothes missing or getting exchanged, it is easy to identify through the barcodes. So that is the reason technology was very important to sort out those problems which normally laundries face. So that is
Understood.
the reason I thought the importance of technology is very necessary here. And of course, you guys are filling the gap.
Like, but then, do you feel that people who use software like Turns are able to grow more than a normal laundry business, which is running it primarily just on pen and paper?
Absolutely. Because with technology, they're able to, number one, as I said, identifying the garments and sorting the garments become very easy and very fast. Number one. Number two, the billing system. Number three, they can have the track of entire customer database with them, so that tomorrow, if they know that, okay, this customer has come for only one time a month, he or she in the counter can just pick up a phone and call them and say, so why don't you
Yes,
avail
sir.
our services again? So that's a great thing where they can increase their business. The growth is there, and also they can also even track what kind of garments a particular customer is giving. With that, they can always get back and tell them, okay, fine, you are not giving home furnishings. Why don't you give it to us?
Yes.
So they, by that, they can value add in terms of growing their business, and the different articles also come for washing.
Understood, sir.
Yeah.
So, like with you and our partnership, we've been able to reach out to a lot of laundromat and laundromat operators that have started to use us. And we regularly have a touch and conversation with them where they tell us that they love our system. But from your perspective, what do you see when they are telling it to you? Like, what is your experience for laundromat operators which are using a system like Turns?
Yes, we do take feedbacks from them because whenever, if not the feedbacks, even my engineer goes to a laundromat after selling the machine, we do preventive maintenance every quarterly to each and every customer of ours. So when they go there, uh, they also ask them if there is any trouble with the software, because it's we who have told them to
Yeah.
use this software. So whichever issues if they raise, we obviously come back to you people and you guys sort it out immediately. That we've seen that happening. And then those who have used, you only know that people who are resubscribing to you
Yeah.
year on year, that shows that the
Yes, sir.
importance of the software, and you guys also keep updating the software time and again, which will help them grow their
Understood, sir.
business. Yeah.
So, where do you see this industry in the next 5 years, sir? And where do you see turns in the next 5 years?
Okay. So industry, if you ask me, it is growing double our GDP, our country's GDP, as
Understood.
absolutely. And then at the same time, I would say today, as we all know, we are all upbuoyant about India. India is growing in all the spheres of life, and we see next 25 years is going to be a great thing happening across the world. India is the going to be the super,
Yes, sir.
power, whatever we call it, economic
So much
superpower.
talent here.
Yes, lot of talent and lot of there's a good vibes
Yes, sir.
across the country today. So that laundry industry also is showing the same signs actually. And today, one of the surveys what I heard sometime back is that the organized laundry segment has only probably has come to 8% to 10% of the market share
Yes, sir.
they've taken. So there's still huge scope of growth
Yes.
ahead for us. I think that is where we all are there to encash on this and grow from there. Yeah.
Understood, sir. So, Klen Laundroworks is a very fun name, sir. Can you tell me more? Like, how did Klen Laundroworks start? Why was it named so? What has been going on in Klen Laundroworks in the last few years?
Okay. Sukanth, rather fun, I would say. It's an apt name for the industry, I feel, because it is not Klen, it is clean. But when we were searching for a different kind of a phonetic name, so we could get hold of this Klen.
Understood,
Probably
sir.
it's a Greekish or some language which we found it in Google, and then we named it as Klen. Actually, clean only. But we all pronounce it as Klen now.
Understood, sir.
Yeah. So today in the Klen Laundroworks, what all we do is like we are the distributors for Electrolux, rather not distributors, we can say channel partners for Electrolux, LG, and Domus equipments, sites, chemicals we are dealing with. So we get a lot of new budding entrepreneurs who come into this business, who wants to start this laundry business. So that they are our one of the main clientele, apart from B2B, where we give machineries to hotels, hospitals, and many institutions, So this is what we do today.
Understood,
And
sir.
apart from that, we also do on-premise laundries in hotels, hospitals, and
Understood, sir.
institutions. Yeah.
So, as we've been seeing, this industry has had a lot of new people coming in, so much new money coming in, and this industry is known for its passiveness that people can just sit and make money just by machines. What are your thoughts on this?
No way. It's not so easy. So, as I told you last time that when I started the business, it was so tough at that point in time. Nobody was there to teach. Today, at least, people like us with some experience for the new budding entrepreneurs, we give them lot of insights about the industry as to how they can make money in this business and how fast they can make money in this business. Now, it's not that easy at the same time. So, whenever any entrepreneur comes to me or any prospective entrepreneur who comes to me, I tell them that this is the best industry to get in today compared to other industries. The reason being, this is a service industry, and in India, service industries are growing. We all know that. Now, laundry was always at the back seat for the consumer earlier.
Yeah.
Today, with the working couple, lot of income in hand, people don't want to do those chores of washing clothes on the weekends. Rather, they can go and spend in a resort. So they all want to outsource it now, and the cost of the laundry has also come down drastically compared to the yesteryears years. So that is one of the reasons I tell the new entrepreneurs that this is the best business to get in. But only one thing what I tell those people is it is not that easy where you can make money overnight. You have to put your hard work for at least 1 year when you start this business. It's not that easy. So that is
Understood, sir.
how I motivate them. And if they do this 1 year, if they spend time in the laundry, then it goes on an autopilot mode and they can start expanding the business.
Understood, sir. So you've been telling me, sir, that Klen now works in almost so many your machine distributors, your chemical distributors, but now you're also moving towards software distributorship for these operators that you work with. So how and why did you get in touch with Tans?
See, what happened was, as we are giving total laundry solutions to anybody who comes to us, like, it's something like from turnkey solutions we offer them. So, of late, there are software also has become a mandatory requirement for all retail stores. So, it so happened that one of the co founders of Turns, Shubham, called me uh, one day and he introduced me about your company, software company. So then I just was interested about it. Then he sent me some material when I went through. Then I happened to travel to Noida. Then I met you guys in the office. So when I met and I saw the demonstration of the software, then I said, yeah, this is the one which I have to promote to my laundry people, my customers, so that with this, I think they can do entire thing from machinery to chemicals to software. So the entire gamut of laundry, I can give it to them as a solution from my side.
Understood,
That
sir.
is how I got into
So
this.
one last question, that we see that a lot more new people are trying to get into this business, and usually food and restaurants is the first business that they try out, and this is known as a slow moving stable business. What do you think? Can you make a lot more money in restaurants than probably laundry businesses, or can laundry businesses ever catch up with a restaurant business?
I would say this industry is better than food industry.
Okay.
The reason being, it's my take. The reason is, I have seen people investing hardly 5 lakh rupees for one store with a basic washer, dryer, and a software and one ironing station. That is all. And little bit of interiors they do, and 5 lakhs up and running the store. And I have seen people making at least breaking even from the second month onwards.
Wow.
So that is the thing, and I have got some reviews from the customers saying that 6 months they've got back the ROI. Imagine. So then, which I don't think so. Food industry also can get so fast an ROI. Come on.
Understood.
So I'm so upbeat about this industry. That is the reason I said this is the industry to be in for now and for next 25 years. This is growing like mad, and if you want to make money, this is the industry to be in.
Yes, sir. So, sir, in finality, what would be just a one line to describe turns for you?
Oh, turns for me is like it's a turnaround of for the laundry industry because you guys cover everything a laundry store needs from delivery pickup to everything. So I would say this is a turnaround for the industry as such, and you guys are doing a great job.
Thank you, sir.
Wish you all the best.